This first drill is to help us open up our chest and shoulders. Obviously, if our shoulders are sitting back, we're going to have better posture. But more importantly, if our shoulders move properly, they're less likely to be stiff and achy at the end of the workday. Let's take a closer look. So we'll slow this down and take a look. Start by standing nice and tall. Raise your arms out in front of you until they're parallel to the floor. Bend the elbows and bring the hands back to the shoulders. Then arch your elbows up as high as you can go and then out directly to the sides, and then straighten your arms out just like we did during the elbow circles. Once they're out to the sides, you can drop your arms down and repeat the motion. When performing this drill, it's important to remain calm and relaxed. Try and keep all the tension off of your face and out of your neck and shoulders. We want to keep a nice long neck so that we can put as much mobility through the shoulders as possible. Remember to start slow, and don't worry about any clicking unless you feel any pain. If you feel pain, skip this drill. Make sure that once you've done 3 to 5 reps, that you go back in the opposite direction. Simply reverse it. Arms out to the side, elbows bend, and then the elbows come up and over and back to the front. One direction is going to feel much easier than the other, so I suggest you practice, but don't get frustrated. This will take time in order to be smooth. This next stretch is a concentrated wrist, hand, and finger stretch. We're going to focus on the fingers, so I want you to place your hand flat on a hard surface and spread your fingers out as wide as you can. Hold this for about 10 seconds, keeping your wrist as upright as possible. Now, I want you to push all your fingertips into the table for 5 seconds, keeping your wrist as vertical as possible. Once you're done, we're going to start by stretching our smallest finger first. Lift the fingertip and create a gentle stretch supporting the finger at the base. Hold this stretch for 3 to 5 seconds. As we move on, your fingers may not be as flexible, so they might make this zigzag pattern. If that's the case, I want you to push down on the knuckle that popped up to make sure that all the joints are in extension. This will give you a much more effective stretch. If this position gives you pain in your wrist, you may need to lift your palm a little bit off the table. Sometimes this can give us just enough room to continue with the finger stretching. If you feel sharp pain at all, you can skip over this stretch and just stick with the other drills. Once you've stretched all 4 fingers, then we'll move on to the next sequence. Now we'll take a quick look at how to stretch the thumb. We want to pull the thumb back opposite the direction of the thumb pad. We don't want to torque the thumb sideways. Let's take a closer look. When performing the thumb stretch, it's important to pull in the proper direction so that we're not damaging the joint. Put your hand upright and the knife edge down on the table. Then, supporting the whole thumb, you want to draw the thumb backwards opposite the direction of the thumb pad. This should give you a nice stretch from the base of the thumb down to the base of the palm. Do these thumb and finger stretches during your coffee breaks and lunch break to make sure that you keep the hand fatigue as low as possible throughout the day.